Listen, in short ni hivi, umeambiwa read between the lines.
Yeah.
Usifungue bahasha na isome bado
ikiwa ndani ya bahasha. Yeah, and there's nothing to read. Okay. Some Chris Brown, not Chris Brown, but Chris Martin and ZJ Chrome on Nation FM 96.3. This is a great jam. It's Pasta Tuesday. I've got Ted and I've got DJ Gaza King here. We're talking all things football. In case you missed it, we talked about Bayern Munich and the drama going on there. They are firing people on Twitter. And also we touched a little bit on lots of things. But right now, let's talk about matters goods. We were having this conversation with Brent. Not Brent, but... Brent is around, but... Ted was talking to me about goats and stuff. And I was just thinking, does the goal quality matter when it comes to comparing who is the goat? Like, ukipiga goal mahali fulani, ingia watu waseme hiyo, that one was a very... It was a very significant one. It was so... ilikuwa fiti sana. And then there's some just,
but it also depends with the game you're playing. Maybe it might be a final.
Okay.
It might be a friendly.
All this come to play,
Yeah.
Okay.
So the goals might be important in terms of when the situation is,
Okay.
When it might be a final, maybe in the 93rd minute.
Okay.
You score the equalizer.
Okay.
Then you force an extra time.
Yeah.
So it
does
will contribute.
matter.
It will contribute to the
substance of the goal.
When your fans discuss who is the greatest, who is the least,
Yeah, even you have more material. Okay, huyu alifunga goal, lakini huyu alifunga goal, but ili matter, ili send heat waves across the world.
On the biggest stage, maybe the Champions League, maybe the EPL.
That's right.
Maybe ilikuwa friendly.
Interesting. So where are we driving at? We're driving at Ronaldo and Messi. Talk to me about this.
So recently, Messi scored his 800th goal of the season.
Okay.
Goal of his career, sorry.
Yes.
Through a free kick against Panama. So as of now, we are looking at the longevity of one of the greatest players of all time. And
we have Messi and Ronaldo there.
Yeah.
So Ronaldo's goals are 830.
Around 830 there. Yeah.
And Messi is a very messy 800.
So wow. Hey, those guys. I think the two have really complemented each other because if you look at the previous GOATs, there was maybe Maradona, he was all alone.
Okay.
There was Zidane, he was all by himself. There was Pele. But in terms, when you look at Messi, when you think of Messi, you'll always think about Ronaldo,
Right.
It's like a yin and yang
kind
of thing.
That's very true.
They have really pushed themselves. They have pushed each other to the farthest, the greatest level they can reach, So all I can say is we are really grateful we have been able to see them play.
Yes.
Because wow.
If you compare who gives a spectacular game, when they are playing, you're not seated. You're on the edge of the seat. Is it Ronaldo or Messi?
Wow. You're trying to put me on a hot seat, you guys. But
I see there is where I wanted to put you. The right spot,
but,
yes.
All I can say is the two, you can't really compare Ronaldo and Messi in terms of Messi is a playmaker, but Ronaldo is kind of a converted finisher, Messi, Ronaldo used to play as a winger,
right?
But then he was converted into a center forward.
Okay.
Messi, up to now, still plays as a playmaker, but scores lots of goals. That's why he's the top assister in football. He has one of the greatest assists records to ever be, and he's still in contention for one of the most goals in football,
Right.
So you can't really compare them per se. Because it's really hard.
It's really hard.
It's kind of really hard.
So also something you mentioned a while back off air, you told me there are stages of being a GOAT. There is the GOAT.
There's the GOAT.
And then there's
the GOAT, there's the GOAT, the greats.
Wait, is there a difference in the pronunciation, or the GOAT and then the GOAT, or it's just the GOAT and GOAT? It's a GOAT, yes. Goats.
In terms of, all I'm saying is this.
And then there's the third one is the great.
The greats.
So categorize this two. Let's begin with the GOAT. Who in your opinion is the GOAT? And I'll also ask DJ Gaza King that question. Who in your opinion is the GOAT in football? Pele. What about a GOAT?
goat is in terms of, goats is it's kind of a generational thing.
Okay.
If you started watching football in the times of Pele, you'd rank Pele as your goat.
Okay.
If you started watching football in times of when Maradona was showing up, you'd see him as your goat.
Okay.
As of in my case,
yes,
when I started watching football, I saw Ronaldinho and I was like, wow.
So he's your goat.
He's my goat.
Okay.
For sure.
Right.
There's some guys right now, Ronaldo is their goat.
Yeah.
To some, Messi is their goat.
Messi's
so it's kind of a generational thing. But to some point, you can kind of agree to that.
Yeah.
But there's a really fine line to it,
Okay.
Because there's the goat, like I said, Pele is up there. Because the guy won 3 World Cups.
Oh, yeah.
Who has ever done that?
None.
Mbappe was close to that when he would have been close to that if he would have won the
recently
World
ended World Cup in Qatar. Yeah.
But yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it
but
is.
I think he's got more potential. All right, DJ Gaza King. He talks about Ronaldinho being Ronaldinho. Yeah.
Yeah. Ronaldinho turned 43.
No, just a bit. That is his goat. That's when he started watching football. What about you? When did you start watching
I'll
football?
say Gaucho. Ronaldinho also.
Ronaldinho also.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So he just turned 43.
But you see, Muli.
What?
You see that period when Ronaldinho was playing.
Yeah.
Brazil had the strongest team ever.
Ever.
Sure.
Wow.
Legs of Cafu.
Yeah.
Rivaldo.
Original Ronaldo.
Yeah, original Ronaldo. You get
R9.
Yani Rivaldo.
Yeah.
All those people were
in the first 11 for.
So that's when
first
it was
11
so exciting to watch football.
Yeah. And you
Because-
see Gaucho was coming up then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So something special that happened when he turned 43?
He was playing a game. He was kind of playing a football volley where you control the ball with the chest, your feet.
Yeah.
Then you pass it over the bar. It's like a football volley kind of thing.
Nice.
He's still showing he has the class in him. They say class is eternal, in football.
Right.
If you have it, haitaenda mahali.
Haiwezi enda.
It's a bit rusty kidogo, but it's always there.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what is he doing right now actively? Is he still actively involved in football?
No, he retired in 2017.
So he's never going to do football again? Is that
He
is that
might,
it?
maybe some friendlies here and there, but not an official game,
What about management? I mean, he is among the best players of all time. Why wouldn't he get involved in like management of football and something?
I don't know. That's a choice because look at Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo. He owns a club. I think it's Real Sociedad or something. I'm not so sure about the name of the club.
Okay.
But he owns a club. So players tend to jump into various paths after the end of their careers.
Okay.
So let's wait and see if maybe Messi or Ronaldo might be a coach. See.
He served the entire globe with his, expertise. So we can't also push him to do something that he may don't want to do it. Okay, let's
also
yes,
just a bit. Mbappe was named the French captain. So it came as a shock to some.
Okay.
Because Griezmann was the one obviously in line to be the captain because he had made the French team to be his, The team was built around him since 2016.
Yes.
When he jumped into the limelight. So Griezmann was kind of disappointed. But I kind of understand why the coach decided on that. He's looking into the future because Mbappe is 24 years old.
Yes.
And most of the players right around him are maybe 23, 24 or around that.
His contemporaries, they're basically age mates.
Yeah, kind of that.
Yeah, kind of age mates.
But in my opinion, I would have gone with the Griezmann. But he should have been given the captaincy for maybe 2-3 years. Then let it be given to someone else.
Okay.
Because he's been there. He's always been there.
Yes.
Since 2016, 2017, 2018, when they won the World Cup, people are saying Mbappe won the World Cup in 2018. But let me tell you, look at the game keenly. Look at the games keenly. Griezmann was the spine of the midfield of the team.
Very true.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah. What do you think about everything we've talked about in terms of football? Is it close to your heart? Leave your comment, of course, at Nation FMKE on Twitter. Let's get back into the music with DJ Gaza King. The hashtag is Pasa Pasa. We come back, talk about AFCON and Euros qualifiers.
For sure.
All right.
Gaza King. DJ Gaza King.
Your citizens.